organization work. I was talking about the organization. It's called Grow African Child International, Gaci Foundation. I came out talk with Babaruku because his work is inspiring. It has been inspiring us. So I was like coming and talking to him so I could say better we could do for the good of the organization. I was inspired by the work Babaluku was doing. I just heard about it some time back. And when I was on radio at Babaluku, I've been checking on your website and I've seen the good work you've been doing. East African Radio. It was the countdown, Uganda Central. So they called Babaluku, and when I heard he was in town, I had to communicate. It was very hard because I've been connecting. I first checked you on Facebook, checked Babaluku on Facebook. I wrote him because I didn't expect it. I thought he couldn't reply because I was a mere person, but I was so happy when he replied, said, I'm in Makinde, can communicate, and says, I was very happy, said it was really nice. Today I've been wondering, I've got something to preach about for the good of for the whole of my life. Because when I reached here, I didn't expect some inspiration was from Babaluku. I mean, I know he was doing work, but at least somebody can do work, but cannot speak his work. But I was really inspired when I just learned about what Babaluku was saying, and it was very inspirational. So I got a lot of things to learn from here, and I will preach about it because it showed me something. The Babaluku have got something. At least they have got an extra sense. They are worth what they look like. They have got a lot of sense, and I think they have got a lot of things to teach people. So I wish I could to work with them, see, I really spread that information because they're really inspirational people. My vision is seeing change both in children and in the youth. This change is about environment, patriotism, development, and then about advocating or informing people about their rights as well as fighting against HIV/AIDS. I was inspired because my parents died. My mom died in 2002 and my dad in 2000. They are victims of HIV. They died of HIV. Myself, so I was touched because this is something that's still spreading and at a higher rate. More so, I was inspired by the way people are looking like, because when at school, the dining hall, some children used to come and ask for food. They used to beg for food. So I was like, I felt pity for those people. I said maybe I could do something other than giving them food that could get over in one day. I am 18 now. The community has sponsored me only by supporting what I've been talking about and what I've been preaching to them. They cannot give me financial assistance because they don't have, but at least cooperation is what they've got from these people. My next step is about planting trees, and as well as because I'm in vacation, at least I want to do something before I get out of here. Mostly I was planning of starting up some campaign such that I can tell people about AIDS, how to conserve the environment. I think that's what they have got. Light College Katikam. It's a school that has been there for 60 years. It began in 1948, so very many people have been there, and at least discipline, characterized by discipline. I believe I've taken that as something to brag of from my squad. We can work together to see that this change, especially here in Africa. We cut from many problems. You can say the youth today, they are the major constituents of our community. They very many in the country. So if it all impacts these people, I think we shall make change. Because these people have got a lot they want to learn from other communities, from other societies, course, the major constituents. And when you build up the youth generation, that means we have built the future. So I think we should begin this generation, build them up, because they're the constituents of the country, of the nation, Africa in general. I'm just overjoyed by what's happening, because I'm lucky being here at this not very simple. This is Babaruku, is a celebrity, and I'm happy to be here. Babaruku. He has given me, he has welcomed me. That's something to brag of. And when I go out there, I will say he's a good guy. Babaruku is good. The Babuka are good people. I've had a good time here because I have learned a lot. There's a lot of inspiration, and he has promised to help me in the best way possible. Also, I've taken the knowledge he has given me, because I think it will build up for as long as I stay. I will also teach other people about this knowledge. So I'm very, very happy that I've been in Babaluku, and at least something to brag of, because the Babuka have just given me some time, some good time, let me say. So I'm really very, very happy to be here with Babaluku. Thank you very much.
Yeah, baby buzo, matu is the question. It's the question. Matu baby buzo, baby buzo, matu is the questions. Baby buzo, who's a baby buza? Rachi watuje Kampala, batuza banji bakubuza, babu badewa. Baby buzo, rachi abatamanyi muziki jo babuza, nyonyo wakabyomu byenyo. Baby buzo, mbuza, burato buba bendereri kabatuze n'abavubuka. Baby buzo, ha, mukampala sebote mugwa babibuze rababuza. Baby buzo, racha baba bafuna batabba ne bapakasa bavira mwawo. Baby buzo, akedde bwakwa ku mudala nga kasasire kuyodde abibuuza. Baby buzo, racha alemedde Kampala kugambe mbereganye nze nsaza butabika. Baby buzo, nagende kampiringisa ali mu sitole zakagudde yabibuuza. Matu byebibuuzo. It's the questions, banja babibuuza. It's the questions, banja baby buuzo. It's the questions, banja babibuuza. It's the questions, banja baby buuzo. It's the
Yeah, on a serious note, this joint ain't even done yet. Probably gonna be one of my favorite ones. Where all them stars at? Yeah. Okay. Ayatollah. Yeah. Starvation. Third world countries at war. Starvation. 3 billionaires can cure. Starvation. Africa's barely alive. Starvation. The wealthy still getting a drive. Starvation. Third world countries at war. Starvation. 3 billionaires can cure. Starvation. Africa's barely alive. Starvation. The wealthy still getting a drive. 40,000 people now living in the subway. Most of them are starving, the others live the drug way. You might skip the song, you wanna skip the subject, cause the word poverty gets no respect. Doing some research, finding out some statistics. Sounds confusing, but it's mad simplistic. They got satellites from Atlantic to Pacific, and they still can't feed the infants. Every year 15 million children die of hunger. Every 3 seconds someone dies of hunger. For the price of one missile, a school full of hungry children can't eat lunch for 5 years. Send a trillion up the Mars. What's going on up there? Cause we don't care what's here. In the scramble for diamonds and gold, it's time to give back what you stole. Starvation. Third world countries at war. Starvation. 3 billionaires can cure. Starvation. Africa's barely alive. Starvation. The wealthy still getting a drive. Starvation. Third world countries at war. Starvation. 3 billionaires can cure. Starvation. Africa's barely alive. Starvation. The wealthy still getting a drive. Starvation. Mama Africa, you know that I'm scoping ya. Got to make my pilgrimage to Ethiopia. Menelik II, a real last warrior. If you know your past, my brethren, it will carry ya to whom it may concern. If this food drive doesn't get handled soon, then everybody must burn. Kudate, nigga, organize the force to make noise, force to pop toys, blow. It's funny they still claim democracy. That talk is just a whole bunch of hypocrisy. They gave niggas guns to run up in Haiti. Them and the CIA exile ICE. The poorest country in our hemisphere. The US stopped all aid going there, and these bastards is loaded. I'm curious to know their ulterior motive. Starvation. Third world countries at war. Starvation. 3 billionaires can cure. Starvation. Africa's barely alive. Starvation. The wealthy still getting a drive. Starvation. Third world countries at war. Starvation. 3 billionaires can cure. Starvation. Africa's barely alive. Starvation. The wealthy still getting a drive. Starvation. It's a very serious problem that should not be going on in the advanced world today. With communication and transportation moving too fast, things should be a little more balanced. I believe if people are starving, it's because a few wealthy people want to keep it that way. Because of evilness and greed, of course. A small group of people who believe that poverty should exist to keep a certain race in their place. You heard? They make an example of the countries that got their independence early. One of hip-hop's goals is to help the poverty situation in America first, and move on to the rest of the globe. It's a bigger movement than music, or music will be a tool. Yeah. Yeah. It's Okai. I Ghetto Broadcast. Channel 13. Signing off.
Let me just put it this way. The best heads that I coordinate with studying this thing, we count at least minimum figure 6 million people who've been killed in this long 40-year war that we've waged against the people of the Third World. They aren't British, French, Swedes, Swiss, Belgians. We don't do bloody, gory operations in the countries of Europe. These are all people of the Third World. They're people of countries like the Congo, Vietnam, Cambodia, Indonesia, Nicaragua, where conspicuously they or their government do not have the capability of doing
evil doings. Good things that happen and easily they can all get ruined. And if it happens my way, help me keep my composure. I don't need my head to get mixed up with that extra exposure. Help me find a good girl that loves me for my soul, so I could tour the whole world with and still be on the low. I'm looking for more, got my whole family on my shoulder. No more time to waste, a nigga only getting older. Let it be gradually, not all at the same time. Conflict and schedule make a nigga lose his fucking mind. Help me never settle, keep my health on track. I got until the age of 67 to relax. Help me with those contradictions black people's got problems with. Trying to be legit and make them grits, it don't always fit. Got me locked in a paradox, shit is mad confusing. Nigga, I'll sell you shit, turn around, ask you why you use it. Yeah.
Hidden meanings and love strange ways keep me looking for more and more and more.
Don't label me under rap, this is international. Voodoo, mystique, Afro, Negro, spiritual. You don't have to speak English to know I'm on your side. Deaf and blind or speechless, you know I'm on your side. If you got good intentions, go ahead and touch the speaker. If you a hater at heart, the cure will never reach ya. We way behind y'all, give us the courage to get even. And anyone slowing us down, no choice but to leave 'em. There's a million ways to make a million in these days. It's all about your game playing, what the fuck you gotta say. Sometimes you don't wanna ask or tell, just listen. Meditate on some advice, then start fixing all my notes and counselings. I write down to remember, so I can better myself and focus on my agenda. When I tell you, time and money invested in different arts, and once it started, won't stop like a clock in the dark. Experience art.